Alright, happy Saturday. Saturday night, 11 o'clock, almost Eastern. I normally don't stream on Saturdays and at this late hour, but I literally got nothing else better to do. I even rearranged my whole desk setup. I know from that point of view, you can't tell that there's anything different. Actually, hell, even I can't tell. Hold on. There we go. And got everything backwards. Okay. I still gotta do that. And do that. Hold on 1 second. Let me at least get the basics down before I can start talking. Come on, computer. Anyway, actually, wow, you really can't tell. Hell, the camera's like at least 3 inches taller than it was before also. I don't know, that's your character's currently what's so different whole world is there to return, okay. And I totally forgot I was in wherever the hell it was that I was at. Anyway, I rearranged everything. Like I used to have, like the camera still where it has been, although originally used to be on this side. But I used to have my secondary monitor here, and that light's still... Just a lot of stuff shifted over. I shifted all this stuff over because I got a little... I'm getting fat. That's all I'm gonna say. My stomach is a colossal disaster. So I bought a little little desk cycling, pedaling thing. But I can't do it underneath my desk because my knees will hit it. So I have to put it to the side. So if ever I'm watching something, but like... all my screens are like over here on this side, like kind of behind me. And you know, original plan was, you know, while watching TV or videos or YouTube, whatever, I'd cycle and watch something. So I had to take my secondary monitor, put it over here where it's facing more towards me as I'm, you know, as I'm pedaling. Well, you can't see what I'm doing as I'm pedaling, so that way I can see something. And actually, it's kind of fine. Right, this is the way my stream used to be this time a year ago, except the camera was over here and it was looking that way. You don't care, I know. But no, this is I'm getting a little nostalgia here. Getting a little nostalgia. Damn, how the hell? And yeah, I used to have the boom on the. Remember, the boom used to be on this side. I'd bring it this way. Now I because I got a goddamn monitor in the way, I had to put the mic boom. The original. Damn, how did I used to do this back then? Like I remember the camera being there, talking to the camera. I also had my other monitor right here also. So I would just do this. Now I gotta look at the camera and look over here to see all my status YouTube stuff. But anywho, anyway. So, I used to go over here to control my... it's over there now. Alright, so let's go ahead and... switch over here. So, yeah, tonight I'm just gonna be chilling. I was at the gas station earlier today, and I was like... oh, what is this? Oh, god damn it, it's over here. It is Smirnoff Ice Smash. I like Smirnoff Ice. I've drank quite a few of those back in my younger days when I used to have a life, used to party, used to have friends that I would hang out with. Those days are gone. So, for a depressing, lonely YouTuber, salute to anyone who happens to watch this and is drinking at the same time. Cheers. That is refreshing. That is quite refreshing. That, I think I may have just become an alcoholic just now. Live on YouTube. Well, live. Damn, that is way better than the Four Loko. Alright. I see you, Smirnoff Ice Smash. I see you. Highly recommended. It's over here. That's gonna be one muscle memory that's gonna take a while to undo. Alright, but God, I feel so naked. I used to have all my screen stuff here, all my secondary monitor was right here. I'll see all my YouTube stuff and chat, whatever. Now I gotta look this way. Yeah, whatever. So again, yeah, Saturday night, whatever. Oh, this boom is in my way. How did I use? Maybe. Let's see something. Hold on. Hold on to me. Oh God. Okay. All right. Come on. Stretch. Up. There you go. Okay. Now. See, now this is blocking, but at least I have access to, or maybe I should. I don't know. Maybe like this. It's kind of blocking my face, but oh well. Alright, but it kind of has to be close to my face. And then when I look this way, God, that's going to be annoying, isn't it? Shit. At least I have, like my left arm, I couldn't do it. Anything over here, I'd have to like reach over with my right arm. That's going to be annoying. Maybe something like this. Alright, let's tighten this up so it doesn't look like a flaccid, big black, flaccid BBC. Okay. Alright, well, it's... Damn. Maybe I do want to put the camera here now. Oh, man. I don't know. I don't know. Why still flaccid? Oh, that's why. 1 second. Testing one. Okay. All right, there we go. I got rid of the. It was like all kind of like. All right, so I'll play with it like this for now. See what it's like, and I'll try not to talk too much with when I'm looking over here. Here is fine, but anyway. Okay. Yeah, I kind of like it. I look a little bit more professional. This damn thing's right in front of my eye. John Humporter is very important. I gotta be able to control my stuff here. I need access. Or maybe. Hold on. Got another idea. Hold on. Alright, I'm putting it back to the way it was before. Like, I think I think I was crying a little too much about the way it was. Let me tighten this back up again. Okay, let's stretch that back over. Tighten up the line. Alright. So, okay. Testing, 1, 2, 3, testing. Alright, well, I can make this work. I just have to really get this thing really angled so I at least can move my arm into here. Now this part is really tight, and it's not the good type of tight. I don't want that so damn tight. Ugh. Sorry, I just made you wobble there. Alright, one time in my life I don't want it tight. What the hell am I gonna do? This over here. Okay. This thing tastes good cold. No, I'm not gonna dump that. Oh well. Alright, so let's do this. Now it sounds better. If I turn my head, you can still hear me. You can hear me no matter which way I turn. I got decent, not optimal, but I got decent access to my left. Alright, let's get the stream going. Alright, it's a miscellaneous Saturday, but hey, yo, what's up? Good evening, Tyler. Bryce Hall got dropped. You say so, man. Don't know. Me no speak no football. Anyway. Alright, don't remember what's going on in the story. Alphino wasn't lying when he said I'd be defenseless. So I'm counting on you all to give me the time I need. Time to do what? I don't remember. Our sole purpose will be to keep you out of harm's way, so leave that to us and focus. Focus, John. Johnny, you need to focus. Oh, I so wish. Focus, Diana. Focus. Not focus. Focus. Alright. Oh, wait. There we go. Indeed, and you should want for Aether. You only need to say the word.
Gabu, did you follow us here?
I forgot what it sounded like.
There's something important that I want to say to the High Priest. Express. State. Say.
Please come. What? Please let me come with you, please. Alright, fine. I'm gonna be a minute. I'm checking what Bryce has to say. Okay. I'm sorry, but it's too dangerous. I need you to promise me that you'll stay here where it's safe, alright? Apologies for the wait. It took time, but we have secured our audience. Okay, I think I know what my problem is. I got the volume just a little too loud. Okay, Oh, that's the problem, but I'll leave it like that. Okay. All unfolded as expected. Oh, that's right, the pirates. The pirates. At the mention of my my returning their crystals in person. Making sure I got everything right. In person, the kobolds suddenly remembered how keen they were to be reconciled. And so in the glorious spirit of cooperation, we are to be received by Patriarch Zada of the Second Order, who awaits our pleasure in the navel. If you're ready, let us proceed to the Ugamaru mines at once. Ugamaru. That rings a bell. Oh wait, that's where this little fucker comes from, I think. I believe. Ta-da. Okay, yeah. I don't know why that thing looks so damn weird. Anyway, speaking of weird, I'm not quite centered, am I? There we go. Okay. Almost had a nervous breakdown because I remembered I used to have to travel through this, which is infested with mobs. But I can fly pretty. Do 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 do. La 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 la. John, don't quit your day job. As if I've never heard that before. So suck my dick and die. Don't ask me. Do 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 do. Fly. Alright, where am I going? Seriously, where am I? Oh, ooh, okay. Oh, I'm really stay da 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 la da 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 la da 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 no no da 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 da. What the fuck? Oh, there we go. Couldn't you guys have picked an easier spot to get to? My god, where are we going? This Aether will bear us to a quarry. What quarry? should he make to summon Titan? We will halt the ceremony and restrain him. Okay, this is going to be difficult. Because the chat is in the extreme far corner of my eyeball. So I need to... Yeah, I need to move this chat. Because that's not going to work. Okay, so let's pop that out. And... Okay, just right there, really. Right there. That's how I used to have it. I remember now. That's what I... Yeah! Yeah! I remember this. I remember this setup that I used to have. Yo, I'm back. Yo, what's up, kid? Welcome back, yo, to the most fly channel here on YouTube tonight on Saturday or Sunday morning out in UK. Whatever. It's 4:10 a.m. Goddamn, kid. Whatever. I don't care. How the hell you're still up? More power to you. Okay, getting a little buzz from that now. Where'd the music go? So anyways, this is nothing major today. I'm just gonna BS on Final Fantasy. If I get bored and I'm still want to play something else, I'll play something else, but I have no I ain't got no words. John used them. I know. I've got no plans. I'm just whatever. At this, all hells will break loose, and we will have an army of kobolds to entertain till Alzay's work is done. Just remember, none must die. We weaken them and let Einzar do the rest. I can't kill him? It is time. Stay the course, my friends. I woke up at 2:50 a.m. for no reason and can't go back to sleep. Yeah, I've been there. Yeah. Yeah, just if I'm on a cell phone, just lay down, put the cell phone down, just listen to my smooth voice talking, whatever, and then just after a while, happens to me. Not all the time, but actually, middle of the night wake-ups. I think I saw a documentary. I'm a documentary nerd, I know, whatever. But people long time ago when we didn't have watches or anything, people would wake up in the middle of the night all the time. It was a thing. You'd have a little snack, a little something for about an hour or two, go back to bed, sleep the rest of the night. That was normal. But so when it happens to me, I'll just put on some nice long YouTube video of some podcast or whatever. Just let them just chit chat for it. It's a little interesting, whatever, and then I just drift right off to sleep. Works every time. Anyway, blah blah blah. Okay, I have no idea what's gonna... So I can't kill anything. Good time my hands, man. I don't know why you're out here. I'm not particularly sleepy. Oh, because alcohol. Oh, this is why I can't drink. It makes me... I get a little tipsy, but also makes me groggy. So here's the monster to counteract that. Alcohol reacts weird with me. I'll get a little buzzed, but then I'll either get sleepy, little just a little tired, and or nauseous. So when I see people do shots all night, I'm like,
greetings, Patriarch. I am Merlwib Blufisvin, Admiral of Limsa Laminsa.
I'm sorry, I think you... That's a very Scandinavian type of name, isn't it?
I come before you to offer my sincerest apologies for the many wrongs committed by my people against you and yours.
What's the difference between you and yours? Why say that?
You were foolish to come here. Stupid, unwise, foolish.
Well, aren't you grateful?
The Great Father shall have your souls for your folly.
Oh, I think not.
Aye, just as we thought.
Now, Alize! Quickly!
You don't need to tell me.
Hadouken! Oh god, it's Miss Piggy.
Let none pass. We must grant her as much time as we can.
Well, this is cool cinematics. Okay, so To kill or not to kill? That is the question. Okay, so I don't know what to do.
We must protect Alizé.
Alizé, where's Alizé?
You're in my sights. You're in my sights.
Looks like I'm killing them. Go, Angelo, go. Go, Angelo, go, Angelo. Do, 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 do. La da. Does nobody join your lives anymore apart from me? What the fuck is this game? It's Final Fantasy. I've played this game a billion times. Hold on, lower this. Yeah, ever since I stopped doing my live streams on a regular Monday. What's going on? I have no idea what's going on. Anyways, ever since I stopped doing my regular live streams that I used to do like Monday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, yeah, it looks like, which I don't blame them. But yeah, they stopped watching me regularly, so then whenever I do pop up every now and then, people are, you know, they're probably watching other YouTubers, you know, who knows. They're busy doing other stuff. So yeah, that's why, you know, for a live streamer, if you're really trying to be an actual live streamer, you gotta maintain a schedule. Because then people know when to expect you, they look forward to it, you know, blah, 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 blah. And that's what I had going for a while, but then that was burning me out, and I wasn't... Like, I like doing this occasional live streaming whenever the mood suits me. Because I work a normal job. I have a regular job. I am not trying to be a main YouTuber. This is just a hobby for me. This is just for giggles, you know? And then so working a full day, then there was a lot of days where I just did not feel like doing a live stream. But I knew that I needed to keep, you know, I needed to keep the schedule, so I did it anyways. But then that was putting me in a foul mood, and I was not having fun, and, you know, blah, blah, blah. And that was obviously the antithesis of the purpose of why I was doing this in the first place, to have fun. So I stopped it. So I stopped doing it regularly. And I actually took a long break, which I needed. And then when I started doing live streams again, yeah, almost no one shows up anymore. But I still, you know, I still do the live streams, you know, just in case anyone happens to, like you, happens to notice and like, yeah, I'm not doing anything right now, why not? But, are you serious? Okay, that one's not... Yeah, there are too many. I can't... I'm not making a dent on this shit. Wow, that guy sacrificed himself. I don't even know what's going on, man. We're trying to... Oh, that's right. We're trying to get this guy back to normal. And it's not working. Please lend me your ether. Take it. Suck me off, bitch. Okay. Ah, okay. Now what do you want? No. Why am I not moving? Okay, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and... There's 3 people watching your stream. Oh, are there? Ah, cool. Hello, other people. A lot of times I get people who just jump in and they don't talk, which is fine. Ah, move! Move! Oh, shit. Yeah, unless they talk, I don't know who it is. Would you please kindly die? There we go. Sorry, Barbie girl. There you go. Take some of my shit. Oh, I've got mail.
Yes, this will do. Here I go.
That sounded kind of sexual. That almost had me going.
Go, Angela.
Go, Angela, go. Well, one of them left. I think. I don't know. My counter's a little screwy. Sometimes it goes up, goes down. I don't know. Whatever. Is he normal now?
Did it work?
I just asked that question. Okay. This boom arm is in my way. Bitching some? I know.
What?
What, he forgot? Yeah, sorry about that.
What is the meaning of this?
Oh, he was literally not there. Nope, click.
I'm sorry, but they died by your hand. You sacrificed them to summon Titan.
No.
Yep.
Why would I do such a thing?
Because you were under something else's control.
Would that there were a cure for the victims of the Tempered.
And they left. Happens all the time.
Gaboo! What are you doing here?
boo.
Patriarch, please listen to me.
Oh, that's right. That's what he sounds
Heed,
like.
listen.
Please listen to me. I can't do it.
The Great Father we have been summoning is false. He only hurts us and those we love.
Show me on the doll where the bad man touched you.
For a long time, his voice filled my mind.
Oh god, that really sounded bad.
Told me to do terrible things.
Oh god, I'm so sorry.
Awful, unspeakable, terrible things.
Okay, I was just joking. I didn't mean the dialogue to fit creepily with my little joke.
But I didn't give in to it. And you mustn't either.
Oh man. Wrong, so wrong.
I'm in too much pain already. So please, end the suffering.
End the suffering. La da da do 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 do. I wonder. That's fine.
What have I done?
What have you done? You know, maybe I've got this a little too zoomed in. Let's zoom that out. By the way, let's zoom that out a little bit. And let's do it that way. Yeah. Why does it have to be so damn zoomed into my goddamn face? Alright.
We share this child's desire, Patriarch.
Yeah,
An end to summoning, for it spells naught but misery for both our peoples.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, I see why. Okay. Let's see what this looks like. Yeah. You can see my light there off to the side.
For many long years, man and kobold have feuded over territory, pillaging and perishing for the earth beneath our feet. It may be said that we fought to survive, but what we have sown in blood, we have reaped in suffering, and it cannot go on. I would see us set aside the past and work together for peace.
It was wrong of me to hurt my own in the name of the Great Father. Sinful, evil, wrong.
No shit.
But that doesn't mean there can be peace between us.
Oh, that's right.
Men cannot be trusted. The bounty of the land was to be ours, and yours the bounty of the sea. But you broke the pact. Violated, breached, broke.
Okay.
Unready as we were, what choice had we but to call upon the divine to rid ourselves of your tyranny?
And I really don't care
None.
about this story.
And I do not blame you for it.
It doesn't get any more exciting. I'm gonna pass the fuck out like
In violation
Tyler.
of the spirit, if not the letter of the pact, we took your lands for our own. The fault lies wholly with us. On behalf of all Lumix...
Yeah, you apologize. You know what? I really don't
Yet
care.
I know an apology alone will not serve
Oh,
to
for
make
the love of God, could that droll go on and on and on even more so? Yeah, that's it. It would seem we have found a way forward with the kobolds. Next, we'll, blah, blah, blah. I really could not care less about them. Theirs is far from the only order, of course, blah, 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 blah. Don't care, don't care, don't care. What's it, behind this fucking woman? Shut the fuck up. No, not her. I really just could not care less. Alphino's face is a picture of equal parts jubilation and relief. Relief from what? Nothing happened. I mean, hell, it was so easy, I barely paid any attention while I was doing any of that whole
Right.
fight.
Let's return to the Rising Stones.
Rising Stones. Okay, I know where that is. Yeah.
Admiral, something strange is afoot at the floating city.
Floating city. What floating city?
Breathe, man. What is it?
I think it's best you see for yourself. Please, come with me.
Or maybe I should have this over here. This doesn't give me as much of a buzz as I thought it would. Like, just a little bit, but it's not a Four Loko. It's smoother. So I'm just... Maybe if I drank this early in the day instead of at 11 o'clock at night.
What in the world is that?
Not really tipsy, am I?
A tower.
I need to... Yeah, let's get rid of... Yeah, hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna change the title of my... Because I'm not really tipsy, so I'm just gonna... Just Saturday Night Final Fantasy 14. Yeah, just... Yeah, I'm not gonna play anything else. Save. Saturday Night Final Fantasy 14. Boom. Okay. I gotta put that back up, and that back up, and this.
You can see it too, then?
See what?
I feared I was losing my wits.
What?
One moment I was patrolling as usual.
I missed
and the
it.
next it was just there.
Where is here? Ah. Damn. I've had a long day.
Yes? This is she. I am.
I can't skip this?
I'm looking at it.
What are you looking at?
What? Understood. Send the Elder Seedseer my regards. The communications officer. It seems this isn't the only tower. They've sprung up all across Eorzea.
What tower? You just showing me people.
Nothing more is known. Only that they appear to be of Garlean construction.
Oh.
Our allies on the Alamegan front are on highest alert.
Oh, this must be... Yeah, I finished...
Forgive my directness, but would you join
Yeah,
them?
I finished Shadow... Yeah,
They
this
may
is
well
no
need
longer
the help.
Shadowbringers. I think this is the build-up to, the next, expansion that's coming out in November. My God! We gotta wait till November for the expansion? Shit, I got nothing to do. Well, you can do crafting, you can do...
Of course, Admiral. We shall make all haste.
I don't need money for anything.
My thanks.
There's
I will
nothing to do in
return
this
to
game.
Linzer to weigh our response. Look for Commander Hext when you arrive in Alamigo.
Fuck you.
And may the navigator speed you on your way.
Okay, with that, I think I'm gonna end the stream because I'm not in the mood for Alamigo. Well, I mean, I've only been this has only been going for like 40 minutes. Fine. Or maybe I'm a little tipsy. I can sense I'm a little loosey-goosey right now. But it's very smooth. It's not a hard I'm fucked up, yo. No, not even close. Okay. I need to not slouch because I make myself look small. There I am. Muy macho. Ok, vamos a ver qué vamos a hacer esta noche en Final Fantasy. Este juego fue presentado por Pepsi. I don't know if I said that right. Entonces, vamos a ver. I'm the Puerto Rican geek, so maybe I should speak Spanish every now and then. Pero entonces después nadie me va a entender cuando hablo. Excepto Esteban, cuando él antes me... Wow, I'm so not used to speaking Spanish live streaming. My streaming vocabulary is non-existent. I get stuck. I don't know how to say what I want to say. Anyway, I digress. Alright, Alamigo, fuck them. For 1,000 gil. Fuck me sideways. I'll see how long I go. And then... Yeah, this is just. Well, at least Tyler, I appreciate Tyler being decently normal, not asking me, Hitler or Jesus? Why do gay people get a Pride Month? I'm like, really? Why do you ask me questions like this? Starbucks or whatever that British business that he was surprised I never heard of. I don't live in the UK. It's that simple. Anyway. Alright, what's up, Lies? It's Lise, John. I know, but like all women, I'm gonna call her Lies.
Thank you for coming so
Men
soon.
lie too. We lie about... we may lie about, no, I was out with my buddies last night. Women lies. No, I didn't sleep with your best friend. That's what happened to me. I got that lie. Yeah. I mean, the best friend part, well, pretty much, yeah. Sneaking behind my back. That part, yeah. Anyways, thank you for coming.
I'll send for Commander Aldin at once, and we can decide what to do about these infernal towers.
Still burned about that till this day. It did a fucking number to my mental health. Big time. Wow. It's Superman.
It can't be.
Do 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 do.
The pirates! After them!
You can see how concerned I am with what's going on in the game. We're in Alamigo. I automatically don't. My mind checks out.
You're here. Good.
Yes. Think Tyler finally fell asleep. Good. Grown boy needs to sleep. Everyone does. I don't know why they always say, grown boy needs to sleep. We all do.
Well, well, well.
Oh,
to be received
faggoty
by such an
McFuckface.
illustrious cast. Why? Even the hero.
Shut the fuck up.
Is
piece
that
of
Asahi?
His body, more like. You don't fool us.
Yep.
Oh, you saw straight through it. Anyone would think you dealt with Asians before.
Asians, not Asians.
Permit me to introduce myself. I am Fandango. And
Fandango?
May I say what a pleasure
Oh,
it is
Fandaniel.
to finally make your acquaintance.
For a second, I thought, I am Fandango. Still, okay. Alright. Why do we always gotta meet these fucking Asians that fuck us up? No, let's get to the point. Get to the chase.
My, straight to business is it? Suit yourself.
That is how I roll.
It is my intention to recreate the final days.
Of course it is.
To which end I have distributed a collection of rather ingenious devices, or towers, which will, in time, give rise to the grandest of spectacles.
Of course you are. Because you people can't think of anything else to do other than be...
The final days? But it was the Asians who labored to prevent them.
Yes.
You're quite right. Though I would expect no less from one responsible for eliminating my unsundered colleagues.
Wait, you shouldn't stamp things in the way. Oh, what a
Honestly,
dumb little
the three
twerp.
of them were obsessed with restoring the one true world. As a sovereign individual, however, I never had much interest in such things. I mean, why bother when you're just another sundered minion?
So you want to recreate the final days instead. So you just want chaos and anarchy like every other 2-bit villain has. Okay, very original.
Admittedly,
There we go in,
Elizabeth
save
was
the
not
day.
convinced by
We
that
have our
argument,
hardships, blah blah, but we triumph
thanks
in the
to
end.
you,
We kill you
I'm
in
finally
a year
free
from
of
now
this incessant
at level
nagging.
90, blah blah blah. You're like, oh, but I had such dreams of destroying the world. It needed to be cleansed. Yeah, we've heard this story a billion fucking times before. I'm not impressed.
Free to use my powers as I see fit.
Blah 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 blah.
And my heart's desire is to lay this half-broken world to waste, leaving nary a fleck of dust behind.
Uh-huh. Oh, how original.
What? Why would you want such a thing?
Because he's an anarchist, a chaos being.
Because I want wretched creatures who ask such meaningless questions to die.
Uh-huh.
You! And you! And you! I want you all to die!
Why don't we kill him
I
now?
want to die too! Oh, yes! I want to die and take everyone with me in a paroxysm of pain and suffering!
This reminds me of the... Okay, bad joke, I know, but of the German Lufthansa airline pilot from 2016? Was it? The man had severe depression. I mean, I have depression, medicated, but I have never once in my life seriously thought of suicide. This guy did. And instead of just taking himself out, he flew his own plane full of other passengers into the side of a mountain, killing everyone on board. Talk about fucked up beyond all recognition. Fubar. That's this little fucking... This little cum stain. Ooh, cum stain. I like that.
I just want to destroy the world. But please do resist with all your
Cum
might.
stain, that's my nickname.
It will
for
add
him.
to my enjoyment.
Little fucking cum stain.
Now then, ladies and gentlemen, keep your eyes peeled, for the curtains have risen on the spectacle to end all spectacles.
Unfortunately, we're gonna have to get to level 90, the next level cap, before we can fight this. So we gotta listen to this little cum stain mouth off for 10 levels after the expansion begins in November. Next expansion, the next expansion had better be fucking awesome.
We, the Telophoroi, shall be your performers, and this very star our stage.
Don't go start inventing names, Telophoroi. There's no such fucking thing. Telophoroi. Come on, science, you're stronger than this shit. I'm sorry, but after the lame ass speech from that little twerp, yeah, this was bad, this whole fire from the dragon thing, but I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling this at all.
Ah, but I nearly forgot. I have a message for you. My esteemed patron, Lord Xenos, eagerly awaits you at the heart of the chaos. While I wish only to destroy the world, he exists solely to relive a certain, transcendent moment with you. And it is for that reason he would reduce all to ash.
Okay, him I respect, not you.
Pray see to it his dreams do not go unfulfilled. For if you...
Shut the fuck up,
my
cum
trusty
stain.
companion here, whom I've dubbed Lunar Bahamut,
Lunar?
will burn your cities and everyone in them.
Yeah, we'll defeat him. Eventually. Come on, Japan. You couldn't think of a more menacing. I mean, we had the kick-ass villain of course I forgot his name now.
Everyone out! My men will tend to the
The guy with the white striped hair, him. He was cool. He was cool. I liked him as a villain. He had depth. This little cum stain. Fuck him. I don't give a shit about him. Now it's gonna go the stupid song. I'm just not. No. I don't care how badass that dragon is. As far as that little fucktard is giving stupid speeches with that stupid little pussy voice of his, I'm not taking this game seriously anymore. Alright. Really? You named yourself Inquisitor Eisenhorn? Well, hello, Inquisitor Eisenhorn. Oh, you're a dominatrix type. Nah, I don't like. Nah. Dominatrix. Might as well be a fucking dude for as far as I'm concerned. Thank goodness everyone's safe. We've managed to put out the fire, though not quickly enough to. It's too loud. But not quickly enough to save the garden. Who gives a fuck about the garden? Just replant it. Raban, can I leave it to you to send word of the Alliance? I'm gonna take a unit. That's still too loud. I'm gonna take a unit and investigate the tower. We need to find out what it's for. We'll go with you. No, you won't. You'll rest. From what Merlib tells me, you're due some time off duty. Should we learn anything about the tower, we'll be sure to share it with you. Until then, I want you to rest. Very well, but if you need our help, don't hesitate and take care, both of you. Speak with Creel at the Rising Stones. The stones in Modona. Let's go. Teleport. Doo. Huh. Interesting. La da. Nope, wrong song. I don't get it. I've got this game saved on an M.2 NVMe SSD. Yet it seems like locations are taking longer and longer to load, which makes no sense to me. I don't know why. I like this. Yeah, I'm a little buzzing with the Smirnoff. But it's smooth. I like it. It's not heavy. Alright. Yeah, it's caught on my. Alright. Well, I gotta blow my nose. Don't worry, I'll spare you the sounds. Okay, I can breathe a little better now. Alright. Ah, you're back too. Good. To repressurize my head. Ah, you're back. Good. We have received the reports from the Alliance. Since we are all here, perhaps those who bore witness to the events in Alamigo could treat the rest of us to a first-hand account. Wah 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 wah. Except precisely. After 10 years of playing this game, off and on, I know this game.
No sooner do we overcome one problem than another appears. It would all seem tediously predictable, but for the endless variety of our foes, this Fan Daniel sounds even more unhinged than his patron.
That's as close to an impression to Stoll as I'm gonna get. Little dude, I can't do him. And I can't do him. Unhinged perhaps, but no fool. For all his pantomime theatrics, he gave away little about his plot. True. He just wanted all of us to die. But we all know that he intends to recreate the final fantasy, the final days, and that the towers will somehow facilitate this. He also called his dragon Lunar Bahamut. Let's not forget that little detail. And the creature did resemble the descriptions I've seen of the Elder Primal. That may be, but the fact, what the hell am I saying? But the fact that it answered to Fandaniel would suggest, I keep wanting to say Fandango, Fandaniel would suggest they are not one, and I know I'm doing a poor impression, but whatever, in the same, or not one in the same entity. I think it more probable that it is some manner of simulacrum born of Asian magics. I'll say it right this time. Whatever it is, and for now we can. Whatever it is, for now we can but work close. For now we can but work closely with the Alliance and remain vigilant. I believe that concludes our news. What of yours, Stoll? I have been to see the Sultana. Knowing how quick the immortal flames are to dispose of the tempered, I judged it best to provide them with the cure first. Yeah, that's not what she sounds like. Hey, I remember little you. Anyway, as soon as I had sufficiently, that's why I hate having this thing. It's in the way. No, I can't do that. Although I can't. It would be better if it was. No, it's fine there. Just. Anyways, as soon as I had sufficiently recovered, I traveled to Ul'dah and delivered the porksies to Her Grace, along with detailed instructions on their use. Yet my visit chanced to coincide with the arrival of some troubling tidings. The immortal flames had been on the cusp of agreeing to a truce with the Amalja when negotiations abruptly collapsed. The Amalja claimed that a number of their kind have been abducted, and that men are responsible. Of course, it's always our fucking fault, us men. Naught is known of the perpetrators as yet, but as the immortal flames went about investigating the abductions, they came upon one of Fandaniel's. Fandaniel reminds me of Fandango. It was Fandaniel's towers. Probably no one will get that reference. Anyways. On the subject of the towers, you may be interested to learn that they are not an exclusively Eorzean phenomenon. According to the Alliance, they have been sighted as far afield as Yansha. I have no idea how to pronounce that. Then it would seem reasonable to assume that they are everywhere. We simply have not found them. Well, as you said yourself, we can do little for now save remain vigilant. And since we are dealing with a dragon, ostensibly at least, I believe it would behoove us to enlist the aid of an authority on such foes. You talking about me? No, Estinian. Don't I feel not wanted?
Estinian? Now, just a moment. If he could be persuaded to lend us his lance, I would be the first to welcome it, but the truth is, we still struggle even to find him. You let me and Crow worry about that. We'll sniff him out no matter where he's hiding. If indeed he is hiding, we have ways of locating him regardless. So if there are no objections, we shall depart at once. Toodles. Well, rather than sitting around, yeah, I'm a little tipsy now. Well, rather than sitting around, I think I might go to each of the city-states and educate them in the use of porksies. They would doubtless appreciate it, but might you consider taking a moment to rest before leaving? You'd be fresher for the tasks ahead. I like that the camera's higher up now, because you can actually see the light behind me. Before, when it was lower, it was like this all the time. At least now you know it exists behind me. Okay, little... For anyone who actually happens to watch the... let me just lower that a little bit. Whoever happens to watch the archive, because there ain't no one watching me live right now. I don't know if you can see, but right there... Yep, exactly where I'm pointing. That's not an actual picture. There's two frames. They're just, you know, right one behind the other one. To replace this damn picture that's been here ever since I moved here. It's what it was always there. I didn't put that there myself. But I never had anything better to put there. Until I've been subscribed to the decently famous YouTuber, Evan Ettinger. He's funny. But anyways, he's taken to, I really respect that he's taken up, how do I say this? A hobby that's been one of his loves, photography, like actual photography with an actual good camera. And he'd been practicing on it, and he got decently good at being able to capture, frame a shot, you know, to notice a good shot, frame it, and get the shot. And he spent a lot of time and money getting practicing using color, actual photo printer, and getting the right types of paper to make a nice good print that you can actually frame and whatever. And he, for the first time, he just now started selling prints as a little side business. He's like, look, there's four pictures that he took. All four of them are good, and there's 25 copies that he'll do, and he'll number them 1 out of 25 for all the ones that he sell. And then after those are done, he'll do more pictures, and do that. But he mostly gets his money from YouTube. But this is a hobby of his. It's a love of his, and I can tell, because I've had hobbies of love of mine that nearly every girlfriend I had or ex-wife, they're like, why do you waste your time with that? I know, right? I used to take it. Not anymore. Now I'm just dying for a girl to dare to say something like that to me, and I'm going to shit all over her. Normally, I don't like arguing. I don't like fighting, but that one... I mean, don't get me wrong. I've also been a shit dude. I've been a shit guy also. But my being shit were depression related, a lot of it. And also made poor choices. Dating girls that I shouldn't have. But their shit hurts. Anyway. So like plenty of dudes have hurt women too. I know. But in my case, I wasn't outwardly trying to
stomp on any women, crush their dreams, make them feel like shit. That's what was been done to me. Anyway, so he's been taking a while to get those prints done, and he's in England. So if anyone ever notices why that thing is just sitting there off to the side, because I'm literally waiting for the prints to get here from England. But anyways, eventually they'll show up, and then they'll be right here. It'll be a nice little display. It'll be 2 pictures. So yeah. I'm tipsy, so I'm sharing. Anyway, let's go back to the game. Alright. Still too loud. Oh, fuck. What did he say before? Can I see? No, I can't see. 'Twas ever the way, the world often needs saving. Oh dear, you're not enjoying your adventure, and I really could have done with the rest. Yeah, top one, obviously. And save it we shall. I, for one, do not intend to allow a nihilistic madman to take... It's not a man, it's a mad pussy boy. Anyways. Cumstain. Madman to take us all to the grave with him. Not when the future holds such promise. The writing got a lot better now. Now I will do all in my power to protect those whom I hold dear, just as you have always done. Right on, dude. Meanwhile, somewhere in the locks.
The scouts should have been back by now. I'm gonna go and find them. Oh, thank goodness for that.
Glory be. Glory be. Glory be to God above!
Meanwhile, in the Imperial Palace.
The piles have been driven as planned, and the first of the beasts has roared to life.
Okay, girlfriend.
Moreover, I am pleased to report that preparations are well underway for the rest. Ere long, chaos shall reign over all the land, as befits the final days.
Call it what you will, so long as my friend returns to me, fangs bared and claws sharpened. I care not.
Wow, okay.
Of course, my lord. By strange coincidence, your dear friend chanced to be present when I made my declaration. I took the liberty of informing him that you await his coming, though I confess I may have singed him a little in the process.
And why do you tell me this? Are you in such a hurry to die?
Please kill him. Please, 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 please.
Ah, my apologies. I must guard my tongue lest it be the end of me. Though, there is something to be said for such a glorious death. Better to fall to one who has it all than falter before an inferior. Huh. I shall keep it in mind as a contingency. For now, however, I shall proceed with the plan. My lord.
Okay.
I must find myself a new weapon. One worthy of our long-awaited reunion.
Pen and sword. Good news, Glenn. Thancred and Urianger have finished their tour of Garlemald, and are on their way back here even as we speak. Or we still haven't heard anything on the towers from the Alliance, I'm hoping they might be able to shed some light on things. Excuse me. They're due to arrive any moment now, so let's see what they have to say, eh? Eh? Okay, Canadian. Ooh. Hold on one quick little second. Nobody loves me. It's been my store for 10 years. Anyways, welcoming party. You needn't have gone to the trouble. From what I hear, you've been more than busy enough as it is. Honestly, you might have waited for me to return before discovering a cure for tempering. As it is, I can't even pretend to have been involved. No. Well, if it's any consolation, I myself was a little more than a spectator. The lion's share of the credit must go to Alize, Graha, and Glenn. But I believe I speak for the rest of us when I say we are proud to have rendered what little assistance we could. As you will also have heard, though, it hasn't all been tales of triumph. Just as we were taking a step towards finally addressing the primal threat, a pile of fresh problems landed on our lap, of course. Like always.
It's called an expansion pack. Oh my god, I had no idea I could make this sound like this. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor.
Had a little too phlegmy on that one. I apologize.
But now I can do ASMR. Oh yeah. Imagine me breathing into your earlobe.
Anyways. It's good to have you back. God, I should stop drinking. Though I can't help noticing that we're one Urianger short of a scouting party. You haven't lost him, have you? Oh, I couldn't lose him if I tried, and I did try. Repeatedly, but no. He decided to linger in Alamigo, of course he did, to apprise Raban and the others of how the land lies in Garlemald. Then mayhap you should do the same for us. Indeed. It was just as Lies said. Worse, in fact. Of course, because she lies.
Worse, in fact, devastation as far as the eye could see. Nirvana and the Illard, however, were notable by their absence. Might they have met their end at the hands of Xenos and Fandango? Perhaps. Or perhaps they simply lost the will to fight. You see, the capital has been plunged into a deathly silence, with one exception.
The Imperial Palace.
I don't know. I'm tipsy. It was a busy place before the war, but has grown busier still, with throngs of soldiers and civilians working there day and night to rebuild, or rather, transform it. Transform it into what?
Optimus Prime.
That is a difficult question to answer. The construction is vast and unsettling to behold, like something from a nightmare. According to Urianger, certain aspects of its design were clearly devised with the manipulation of ether and mind. Magitech, in other words. Yet as unnerving as said edifice was, it was nothing next to the sight of its builders. They swarmed the place like so many insects, working with nary a word exchanged between them. No one overseeing construction, no one barking orders. It was as if they were possessed or tempered. We wanted to investigate more closely, but given our suspicions, it seemed wiser not to take the risk. If Fandango could bind Bahamut to his will, might he have done the same to the people of Garlemald? I can't do an alpha node. Whatever the truth may be, this information is whatever the truth may be. Whatever the truth may be, this information is. I can't act like that. This information is certain to prove valuable. You have our thanks. Well, we'll be sure to save some for Urianger, which reminds me, I have a message from Alamigo. Of course you do! Raban is hosting a meeting to discuss the latest findings on the towers, and he requests our presence. Then why not leave that to us? You must be weary from your mission. Nah. No, I'm fine. Those towers have been on my mind since I first spied on the way back, and I'm keen to get to the bottom of this. Well, in that case, I shall stay and begin. I can't be a bitch. I shall stay and begin looking into another matter, as I promised Creel. We need not all attend. Very well, I suggest the rest of us make our way to Alamigo forthwith. The sooner we leave, the more time we will have to speak with Orange. Amy, good girl, I can't speak. We will have to speak with Urianger before the meeting. I must enunciate my words. Meeting. Dun, 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 dun. Rum, da, 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 da. Alright, am I gonna continue or am I gonna call it a night? Because I'm fucking hungry. I gotta finish this. I'm not gonna... Yeah. Oh, God. Yeah, I gotta finish this. Yes, I really am a lightweight. I don't know how people can just drink and drink and drink. Like, it's like I've been drinking water. Like, my body's like, dude, you're hydrated. Why you keep drinking? No, don't drink anymore. And I see people chugging beer after beer after beer after beer. I'm not a drinker. It's not for any more. I was like, oh, drinking is bad for you. oh, the prohibition shouldn't have ended. No, it's because I physically cannot. I can't help it. Some people can drink it like they're breathing air. I have to force myself. And to people who can just drink and it takes no mental effort on their part, fuck you. It takes no effort for you. There's no... Gotcha. Anyways, you know, there's... For the people who claim they're like, oh, well, I'm better than you, you know, I can do all this stuff. Yeah, it takes no will for you. You do it without even giving a second thought. I physically have to will myself to do that. That makes people like us, me, more of a man or a woman. That's one of my pet peeves. People who, like me, as far as I'm concerned, anyone who knows me and happens to watch this and knows differently, but as far as I'm aware, I don't go out of my way to show people my superiority over them. I don't even play PvP. I don't give a shit about beating people in a game to make myself, oh yeah, I'm so much better, because a lot of people, their self-esteem comes from putting other people down, from beating them. I don't have that need. I just don't. What, you're not competitive? What are you, pussy? No, I just don't. I'm not a weak little pussy boy that needs to put other people down like a fucking bully. I mean, I don't really believe that, but you know, again, they attack me, so I'm like, fuck you. I'm going after you too. But anyway, so at the same token, I just don't navigate. Then, anyways, I mean, so. It's been a pet peeve all my life. People who are like, dude, it's so easy for me. I can do it. Why can't you? Why can't you be more like me? I mean, I'm so fucking awesome. It's so easy for me. Yeah, it's easy for you. Because you were just wired. You just got the birth lottery with that kind of mentality just automatically instilled in you. That's not a normal thing. Not everyone is born with the same type of shit. What's easy for you is not easy for someone else. It's not second nature. And what's second nature for me isn't second nature for you. About $1 for every time someone asks me, oh my God, John, can you proofread my college report or blah, blah, blah. And I ended up rewriting damn near the whole thing. Then they go off and do other things and... well, it's so easy for me, John. Why can't you? I was like, well, I do shit that you can't. Other people do shit that I can't. But I don't go around telling them, what's wrong with you? Why can't you do what I can do? I know I'm ranting. I don't give a shit. I'm drunk. There's no one listening to me anyway. I'm not drunk. I'm tipsy. That is probably my biggest pet peeve. People who cannot put themselves in other people's shoes. I think it's a form of narcissism. Those people have narcissism. They're so self-obsessed that they just cannot fathom that other people have different abilities, think differently. It's just beyond, it blows their mind. I think, Tyler, I'm sorry, but I think you're a little bit of that. You keep being surprised that, you know, how do I not know this, or how do I... Dude, I'm a different person living somewhere completely different. Open your mind. I was about to say, he's only 13, but dude, even when I was 13... Wait, 13. 13. What was I doing at 13? Oh, 7th grade. 7th grade. It was a different world. There was no internet. I wasn't talking to people from the other side of the world. Jesus Christ, to talk instantaneously for... I was living in Virginia, to talk to someone instantaneously in England? Unheard of. Yeah, the internet was fledgling, but... Oh, well, there was... You know, there were chat rooms, but you weren't... Well... Yeah, my thing wasn't... I did the AOL, the old AOL chat rooms. But it wasn't to talk to people. And that's all you did, talk. There was no webcams at all. When I was a teenager. Before the internet, as many people have joked, but boys historically have either had to raid their fathers' or stepfathers' closets looking for porn, magazines, whatever, or find some buried magazines from the 80s or the 70s. I never did that, but I've heard those stories. But anyways, the internet these days makes it extremely ridiculously easy for young pubescent boys to take care of their needs. It was brutal for when I was a young teenager. So you go online, and it was nothing but a nude picture trading frenzy from hell. And you would download one picture, and it would take 3 to 5 minutes for just one picture, and you had no idea what you were getting. Most of the time, it was trash for me. God, what's funny is that the taste I had back then still carry over till this day. Like once on a blue moon. I'm not gonna get into that detail, but anyway, what I liked back then, I still like to this day. Which is kind of scary. But back then, I couldn't tell you why I liked what I liked. Now I do. No, I'm not going to explain on here. But anyways, so no, I wasn't talking to anyone back then. And there was no live streaming. There was gaming online. There was none of this shit at all. Not even in our Vegas wildest dreams did anything like this ever cross anyone's mind. But it was just either chit-chatting or people trying to do dating stuff. You try to get on a chat room that was for your local area. ASL was a big question. ASL, age, sex, location. But then in my late teens, when I was in the Army, especially 19, 20, 21, then, age, sex, location, I'd be like, 20, Fort Campbell, Kentucky. The 20, male, Fort Campbell, Kentucky, when I was in the Army. And I found I dated a lot of girls that way. Couldn't do that anymore these days. There's so many fucking people now. I'm drowned out. I'm not... As much as women bitch about men going off with harder things, I've seen the most grossly overweight women talk about, oh, I would so fuck him. He's so fucking, like Chris Hemsworth. That's an exaggeration, but dudes that look like him, and I'm like, has it ever crossed your mind that they wouldn't touch you with a 10-foot fucking pole? Even I wouldn't touch you. Anyways, but women these days, I've noticed, have an extremely warped sense of, it's like, oh, I want him hot. I want a hot guy, hot. I'm like, okay, good looking, that's important, but anything else? Oh, and a lot of money. That's what I'm dealing with here in Miami. That's what I'm bothered dating. They all want hot and seemingly with money. A lot of dudes, they lease the most ridiculously expensive car, and they're living paycheck to paycheck, but I don't do that. I've been living the healthy lifestyle, but with the parentals, well, dad mostly. My stepmom is whatever, but anyways, but I did it to allow me the freedom to get my life back in order, and that's exactly what I did. But I did try to do the online dating thing some time ago, and a woman was getting to know me. She was like, "Wow, you seem great." And then she found out that I'm living with daddy because I did my school and the blah blah blah. She's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. Not even if you had a roommate, I won't date a guy." And I'm like, really? Like, everything I've done, it's not like I'm in mommy's basement, like the stereotypical 30 or 40-year-old dude with no life, no direction. smelling like a pig. Like, I obviously have been doing shit what I thought women would appreciate. No, not here in Miami. Not here in Miami, so fuck this place. Fuck the worthless bitches here, and let's keep playing. As we are to see, you safely returned. Fuck, I'm in a bad mood. I did it to myself, I know. Okay, and the nauseousness is beginning to kick in. Again, it's not me being a pussy. That's just literally what my body does to me. I can't help it. After a while, like... So we're saving... Okay, I'm going to call the stream after I'm done with this. As we are to see, you safely return to from your mission. I know it's my own damn fault, but whatever. I trust Thancred made it. Hopefully, my little story, if anyone happens to watch this, was somewhat interesting to hear. And understanding my point of view on certain things. I may be wrong, but this is just the shit that I've been dealing with. But anyways, trust Thancred made you feel welcome. Ugh. I'm burping. Well, if it isn't Alphino and his merry band. Oh, who the fuck? I vaguely remember you. He's a good guy. Arnval, what are you doing here? When we spoke via Link Pro, you told me you'd be away on a mission. And who's to say this isn't part of it? But enough about that. It's good to see you looking so... similar. I thought you'd have grown a bit taller after a whole year in another world, but apparently not. Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you. While my soul may be a year older, my body has hardly aged, as you are well aware. And may I remind you that we Elezen are known to be late bloomers, especially in terms of our height. Really? Oh, dude, one day you'll be like Oriange back there? That'd be cool to see. Mark my words, the day will come when even a great Aurochs such as yourself will crane your neck to meet my eye. Da 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 da. Aye, 'twas not until my 20th summer that I myself outgrew my boyish proportions, though Mon Brida towered over me nonetheless. Arnval brings out the best in Alphino, doesn't he? They both seem so at ease in each other's company. It's almost endearing. And you're almost attractive, but you're not. You're androgynous little. So, what exactly brings you here? Yes, please. I'm done for tonight. Oh, for Dola mostly. We need to go over a few things before we set out. Oh. Yeah. It's like I get an instant hangover feeling. Like not so much headache, just oof. Like I don't throw up or anything, but I do feel ill at ease. I said out way, does that have something to do with the towers? Yeah, I gave you that impression. Oh, okay. Actually, tell me later. You got a meeting to go to. I'll see you afterwards, alright? If Rodola's going with him, that must mean... What? My apologies. As Arnval rightly pointed out, we have a meeting to attend. Let us be about it. Let us be about it. It's a weird... Anyway. Let us be about it. I feel sorry for people learning English as a second language. It really is a bitch of a language. Anyway. Oh, God, oh, Jesus. Okay, this is going to be a long one. Please be voiced.
Ere we begin, I would like to offer my gratitude to Masters Thancred and Urianger. 'Tis no small feat to infiltrate the Imperial capital and live to tell the tale, much less in times of civil war. Thanks to them, we may plot our course in full knowledge of how the winds blow in Garlemald.
Full glad are we to have been of service. But verily, such dangers as we did encounter pale into insignificance next to those faced by our comrades. An Ascian, armed with the might of Bahamut, bent on bringing about the final days.
Theatrics. He sought only to make a show of the power at the Telophoroid's disposal. But since then we have seen no sign of this Fandaniel or his worm. And while we've done what we can to bolster our defenses, there's no telling where he might strike next.
Whenever and wherever it may be, we must use the intervening time to learn more of our enemy. 'Twas with this in mind that we dispatched scouts to investigate the towers.
Our advance party took longer than expected to return. And when they did, they tried to kill us. Luckily, I'd seen that sort of thing before, and we were able to restrain them before they did any harm. Then it was just a matter of letting the Porksies do their work.
Are you saying they were tempered?
Once they'd come back to their senses, they told us everything they could. It seems that just as they were getting close to the tower, they heard an ear-splitting roar. And that was the last thing they remembered. But what worries me most is what they were saying right before they attacked. Glory be to Garlemald.
The Tempered have heretofore ever been thralls to primal entities. Yet these hapless souls were compelled to accept a nation as the object of their devotion. This calleth into question all that we know of the condition.
Would that the unsettling news ended there. Alas, there is more. Following the earlier reports of missing Amalja, we have learnt that other beast tribes have suffered similar losses. And we now have reason to believe that the abductions are connected to the appearance of the towers. Our scouts sighted black-garbed figures leading shackled Ixal in the direction of the tower in Dravania. The Temple Knights were able to intercept them before they could reach their destination, liberating the Ixal and apprehending their captors, each of whom was found to be equipped with Garlean arms and armor.
So the Empire is the common thread.
With the support of Xenos, it seems likely that Fandaniel has rallied a faction of the splintered Garlean army to the banner of the Telophoroi.
Lord Hien reached the same conclusion when I shared our findings with Doma. The plan had been to march on Garlemald from the east and west in order to force a peace treaty. But the situation has changed. Given the nature of the enemy and the proven risk of tempering, I could think of few suitable candidates to aid in this task. But I am confident in my choice.
What?
Resistant to primal influence as they are, they can investigate the towers without fear of being turned.
We are glad to put our gifts to use, Commander.
Gifted or not, going behind enemy lines remains a perilous undertaking. But we must know more if we're to strike back at our foe. I'm counting on you.
If it would give us the upper hand, I'd do it 100 times over. We won't let you down.
That concludes the briefing. You two, make ready and join your escort.
Are you certain about this, Arenvold?
I am. Come on, let's talk outside.
Okie dokie. I'm just gonna go ahead and leave that there. Alright, well, I apologize for the somewhat. Oh, that's in the shot. Oh well, whatever. Anyways, this was a very uneventful live stream. Tyler managed to keep it decent, but I think he was half asleep when he was watching me anyway, so he wasn't asking his typically colorfully silly questions. Anyway, I've still got a script to finish writing for my official video. The whole major mistakes thing is dead in the water. I'm not gonna do that. I'm trying to like, I want to make actual YouTube videos. Try my hand at that I haven't done. I mean, the whole mental health thing would be more appropriate if I was an actual like psychologist, or you know, just talking about my own thing. It was interesting to do, and I hope get some things off my chest, but that's not my main thing. I'm not known for that, and a lot of people pointed out, dude, you shouldn't do that. I mean, you know, it's commendable, but people will use that against you. They'll be like, oh, you got depression? Oh, that means there's something wrong with you. Well, yeah, duh. It's a fucking handicap. It's like someone born without an arm, or, you know, some other physical manifestation. But with mentality, you know, it's... Anyways, I'm going to shut up. Thanks for watching. Anyone who happens to watch still here, as I always say every time I close out these days. But anyways, yeah, I've got I'm writing a script for an actual video. It's going to be... I'm going to be looking to Japanese culture and entertainment, like anime, manga, and type stuff. Basically, I'm going to be giving my own 2 cents on what I think about it all. Because, you know, a lot of people who love anime or manga, you know, they've been watching or reading it since they were teenagers, whatever. I'm just, like, I've known about anime, forget manga, but I've known anime since my early 20s. But I was vaguely, all I knew was like, all these cartoons came from Japan. That's about it. And I watched one series once. I'll get more into it on the actual video. I watched one series once, and 10 years later I watched Death Note, and 5 years after that I watched some other show, and then 5-7 years after that I'm pretty much where I'm at now. So that was like just 3 shows in the span of nearly 20 years. And all I knew is that they came from Japan. I didn't know anything about otaku. I didn't know anything about manga. It's like, oh, they have their own magazines. Oh, okay. Well, they look more like books, but people consider them as books. I'm like, those aren't books. I read books. I read novels. I actually do read novels. They just look like thick comics to me, and I've never been a comic book guy either. I've always thought they were like books with pictures for people who are illiterate and don't like to read. I get it, the art, you know, blah, 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 whatever. I never took comic books seriously. So anywho, so I've gotten more into anime now, and I've actually been reading a manga. And reading. That still sounds weird for me to say. Well, what else would I call it? Enhanced reading, whatever. Anyway, so my first video will be an overview of where I come from, where I have come from and what I'm hoping to get out of this, or, you know, to make my videos interesting than all the other, because all the other videos I've watched other videos of anime people, and, you know, they've obviously, you know, they got, you know, they've got the, you know, the whole, you know, they got a library of manga books, you know, their collection, and they got 3 billion figurines and shit. Like, I barely have a Pikachu here, and that's more of a joke. I'm not a Pokemon dude at all. So I hope to bring an outsider's perspective, and I'll either love on stuff that other people loved, or shit on stuff that other people loved, or love stuff that other people hated. I don't know, so I hope to make something interesting there. But anyways, it's late. I gotta go. Good night, good morning, good afternoon, whenever the fuck you see this. Till next time. Bye.